I had all these top 10, top 5 videos lined up, but you want me to talk about The Rock? So I'm gonna talk about The Rock. Finally, The Rock has come back to the WWE, and finally, we have that direct, side-by-side comparison on what a star is supposed to look like. No, it's not Wade Barrett, it's not Sheamus, it's not The Miz. Stop sending me messages telling me Jack Swagger's a star. After 7 years away, The Rock walks in and instantly blows them all away. What does that say? It says that is what a star is supposed to look like. Alright? That's what I mean when I talk about having the look, the magnetism, that charisma that just draws people in. Right? The PG era fans now have a small taste of the kind of stuff that we used to get every single episode, and how stupid some of them sound to me when they're on here trying to convince people that guys like Sheamus are stars. Right? You sound like a damn fool. Alright? That's number one. Number two, once again, one of the best Raw moments had nothing to do with a wrestling match. What have I been saying for literally years now about that dumb star rating system that people seem to use to judge product quality? About how it's not just about match time per show. Maybe finally, now some of you will begin to understand what I'm talking about. Number three, in my opinion, the reaction to The Rock just shows how starved we are as wrestling fans. Look, as happy as I am to see The Rock in a wrestling ring again, let's get something straight. Let's get something straight. The Rock has a new movie coming out. Fast and Furious 5 comes out April 29th, and he's here to guest host WrestleMania 27, right? That's it, right? That is it. Vince might dish out more money for an offer later on, but as of right now, that is it. He's here to host WrestleMania, maybe do a People's Elbow or two, and that's it, right? Yet we are so starved that The Rock walks out, and all of a sudden, I'm seeing people online talking about who The Rock's going to wrestle at SummerSlam and who's he going to team up with at Survivor Series. Where the hell did all this crap come from? Right? Look how desperate this Super Cena era, this era of Nexus and Hornswoggle has made us. Look how starved we are for something, anything to look forward to. That The Rock can walk in and immediately be the biggest star. That the biggest star of Entertainment will arguably be its guest host. Let's not forget that by WrestleMania 20, The Rock was actually getting kind of booed, right? A lot of fans were turning on him and booing him for choosing Hollywood over wrestling. But now, at this point, we are so starved that he walks in and everyone's going nuts. He looks like the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know, like he's like up here and all the other wrestlers are like down here. That is how starved we are. But as much of a relief is as The Rock is to our starvation, I think you would agree that he is by no means a long-term solution. The issues with the WWE have not gone away. We still have mid-carders pretending to be main eventers. We still have worthless title belts. We still have no mid-card. We still have watered-down wrestling. That's my fourth point. What happens the day after WrestleMania when The Rock flies back to Hollywood? We're gonna once again be left with all these non-Rocks boring us to tears. And as for what The Rock said on Raw, of course I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because, in my opinion, it represented what many of us Attitude Era fans have been saying forever. That we went from Stone Cold and The Rock to this. You know, that we went from the Attitude Era to The Miz and Cena. You know, here's my fear, though. Here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that the WWE is going to chicken out again. I'm afraid that the WWE is going to have The Rock come out and backtrack on what he said. Have him come out and be like, well, The Rock does think The Miz is awesome, and he actually loves C-Nation. Or have a storyline where The Rock is actually teamed up with John Cena and helps him win at WrestleMania. You know, just backtrack out of what he said. So before I make any more comments on The Rock's promo, I'm going to wait and see if the WWE actually lets it stand as is. But back to the original point, The Rock. That is what a star is supposed to look like. Is that clear, New Era fanboys? Not Jack Swagger, not The Miz. That! And as for John Cena's response to The Rock on Raw. I have not watched it, and I have no interest in ever watching it. Why? It's not due to blind hating. It's because the John Cena character seems incapable of answering criticism, right? Whether it's why he wrestles wearing jean shorts, why he wears spinny belts, or Triple H confronting him about not being a good wrestler, or The Rock making fun of his bright shirts and waving his hand in front of his face, he never actually answers it. He never says why. He always sidesteps the question with stupid 4th grade jokes that makes him look like a complete wussy. And you want to know why the Cena character never seems to directly respond to criticism? It's because he can't. It's because the character legitimately sucks. You know, like, what's he supposed to say? You know, like, well, you know, the reason I wear these bright colored shirts and wave my hands in front of my face is because it makes my 8-year-old fans super happy. You know, he can't say shit. You know, he can't directly respond to the criticism, so he changes the subject. And that's what I'm guessing he did to The Rock. I heard he did another rap. Of course, that's the only thing he can do. The Rock verbally destroys him, so he randomly memorizes another rap that answers nothing. You know, like, why does he have to go back to Thugonomics just to respond to The Rock? After being Ronald McDonald for so long, why does he have to rap his response to The Rock? Why can't he just answer the damn criticism? Answer the damn question! You know, why does he have to momentarily go back to being a rapper just for this? You know, Cena sucks!